So I want to ask you how you are feeling today. Now, if I read out a few things to you, I want to know whether or not this is something that you're experiencing now or whether you've ever experienced it. So let me have a look at my list. So we've got inability to make decisions, finding it really difficult to make decisions, finding it difficult to sit still, just feeling an overall lack of energy, finding just difficult to get going, feeling a bit dizzy in your head, a bit brain fogged, if you like, maybe feeling cluttered in your thinking, cluttered, maybe even cluttered in the physical environment that's around you. Not sure about direction, where do you go, having clarity. In even around tasks that you could be doing, it could be difficult to get your head around complicated, complex tasks. Is that something you're experiencing? Well, that are the symptoms are all around lack of focus. And there was a study done not so long ago that said that what the most important thing that people really wanted was to get a sense of feeling of focus again in their lives. So is that something that you're experiencing? Because no, you're not alone. We live in a society now where there is information overload, and it can easily feel overwhelmed and to feel pulled from one piece of information to another piece of information. So it's hardly any wonder really that we can find it difficult to focus. But there are some wonderful ways where you can find focus again in your life and in your work. So let's talk about how to find focus. So we lose focus through patterning, through conditioning, through our experiences. And it becomes a trait, something that we are programming our subconscious to do. So as we've programmed our subconscious to feel a lack of focus, we can do the opposite. We can program it to feel that we're finding focus, that we're experiencing focus, that we have the ability to release distractions, that we have decluttered thinking. Isn't that a wonderful thing to have decluttered thinking, that we're feeling all that energy that we put into feeling restless and shifting from one thing to another? We can now use that energy to be creative, to move forward, to take our next steps. We can let go of expectation. We can let go of obligations. We can find priorities with ease. Doesn't that sound wonderful? It's all around finding focus. So how do we do that? Well, there are different ways that I help my clients to do that. So one of the ways that are fantastic is through my Creating Positive Change audio collection. So that includes meditations. So meditations are wonderful for being in the present moment. They're wonderful for decluttering. They're wonderful for de-stressing. I'm sure you've heard so many of the benefits around meditation. But meditation's also good for getting focus. We can focus on our breathing, on our breath. And what happens is that we allow ourselves some mind gaps. And through those mind gaps, we become a better sense of who we are and how we feel about things, and even help us to make decisions. Now, the other thing that I teach them through my audio collection is positive imaging. So positive imaging is very similar to meditation, but there are some really strong differences. One is that instead of experiencing meditation maybe a little bit at arm's length, like you might be seeing it on a movie screen if you're doing guided visualization, you're actually really part of the action in positive imaging. So it's more multi-sensory. And you also can start with the problem and how you move away from that, which is why it makes it really powerful. And there are different ways to use positive imaging, but like meditation, there's huge amounts of science behind it. And lastly, there's hypnotherapy. So hypnotherapy is the combination of hypnosis and therapeutic intervention. And it's all around suggestion, or the power of suggestion. Now, when we get ourselves in a state of hypnosis, we are lulling our conscious sensor into a state where it's not going to be judging every thought, every experience that we come up against. So therefore, with the suggestions you get in hypnotherapy, they can go straight into the subconscious and help to reprogram your beliefs and your patterns of behavior. So all of those three together, the meditation, the positive imaging, and the hypnotherapy, just bring together the most powerful set of tools to create positive change. And you know what? They just take 20 minutes a day. 20 minutes a day. Now, this isn't something that you just use once and that creates the change, and that's fantastic. A bit like anything, the experience that you're experiencing in the moment has taken a while to build up. So now we're just using some of these wonderful tools to create some positive change moving forward. So be kind and be gentle with yourself as you experience and start to use tools like these to create positive change. So as part of my Creating Positive Change audio collection, Finding Focus is there, as well as creative thinking and new ideas and transforming fear and anxiety. There is going to be a whole range of audios within that collection that deal with so many different topics. There is a new audio every month. And because this is a new product and it's been wonderfully tested by a fantastic large group of testers, and the feedback has been amazing. So I am launching this at a grandfathered founders rate. That's right, at a lower rate than it will normally be. And then once you sign up for this membership, you can be grandfathered in at that low rate for as long as you want. Now, there are no ties to this program. You can stay with this audio collection for as long as you want. You can cancel it whenever you like. You can come back when you like. But if you start on the founders rate and then you leave and come back, you'll be coming back at whatever price will be after the founding rate ends. So if you want to try this out, if you want to be part of this program and really to experience the benefits of this, because the audios, some of them are only a few minutes long and some of them are about 20 minutes long. And actually that is not a lot of time for self-care in a day. But you can achieve wonderful results when you use these consistently. So you can click on the link above to find out more on how you can be part of this program and create some wonderful change for yourself. I look forward to being part of your journey.